Wednesday cometh. Are you?
Who trying to go? Wednesday coming.
You never know. You never know what you're gonna get with him. You never know what you're gonna get with him.
And Coach
Coach Coleman in the building. Wednesday coming.
Who trying to go?
I had no idea. I had no idea this is what we was coming into.
CC's court is in session. What I do? We back. Emily.
What up, though, MJ Lover? Emily. Cold world. JD, what's good? Yo, what's happening?
The world is yours.
Prayers up for the peace of Southern California wildfires. Absolutely, prayers for Californians.
Sure.
A lot going on.
Still don't have no water.
Prayers up. Coach ain't got no water. There's a lot going on in the world right now. So, prayers up.
Wade and no water.
Facts in the chat on the Instagram. What's up, Russell?
R.E.
I see you holding it down over there. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Let's talk some women's hoops. Ed Jones, you must work from the house. Emily Jones, you must work from the house.
Okay. Let me find out. Slide into your DMs. Didn't hear from me, though.
Oh, no.
You ain't here for me, though. I would like to talk to you about the chat is on your show. No, it's fine.
Coach, what you got going on today?
Man, before we jump into who gotta go, you know, free agency is big time coming, but I just wanted to confirm some unrivaled stuff. Is Lexi Hall and with the olive oil, I call it the olive oil knees. She got them like pointy knees, don't she? Got them knees that'll cut you. Is Lexi
her knees will cut you. I don't know. Every time I thought I saw Lexi, she had knee pads on. So I don't know.
Yeah. You gotta sleep without the knee pads, okay? Look, they call it civilian outfits. They say it's civilian outfits. Lexi Hall and Reese, are they teammates in this? Did I understand it correctly, or did I misread? I misread that.
Let's see who's on what team. I don't know the teams by heart. So this is a.
Can anybody confirm that in the chat? I thought I seen that correctly. Lexi Hall and it will be and Reese will be teammates. I am concerned about Brittany Griner playing in the fan, just playing. I think she needs some rest her mind, man. You know, just all the.
So I just saw you say Lexi Hall and Angel are teammates.
Okay.
So I just saw a video of BG and Natasha Cloud. I think Natasha Cloud, and it was like BG was actually having some fun. Like BG was laughing and having a good time. It was.
So she got the correct medicine dosage, everything.
So this is what they was doing. I'm gonna make the face, and you make the sound that goes with the face. This is what they was doing. So BG is I think Natasha Cloud makes the faces, and then BG had to make the sound that goes with the face, and then vice versa like that. So they were having some real fun on the Unrivaled Instagram. So it looks like you love this game. Me too. It looks like they having fun. So I don't know if Unrivaled is like a breath of fresh air
Emily Jones
for these. You have to be such number one fan. You and Bree Wayne. Doc Glover, how come you ain't my number one fan?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I thought me and you was here, Doc. I don't understand.
The facilities look amazing.
So it was dope to see Breanna Stewart walk in and see that's what Angel tweeted. To walk in and see the facility for the first time, right? To see like that dream come true, that hard work. Stewie, is Stewie gonna have the Kenny Smith knees? I never.
It looked like it got that
Stewie,
it got that angle.
Stewie looked like she gonna add that Kenny Smith knees at the end. I'll be bored in the day, but never too bored possessed. Thank you, Emily. We appreciate the support.
Emily Jones.
We are here for the entertainment. Yeah, it looked like Stewie gonna have them the Kenny Smith knees, but it was dope to see her walk in there and see. I haven't seen the video.
And we begin to rock heavy. Those kind of knees.
She said literally a breath of fresh air, man. Oh wow. Damn. I didn't even know that, Cold World. And it just seemed like a breath of fresh air for all of them. Like everybody seems to be having so much fun.
I mean, I think it makes a difference when you have the business for the players, by the players, and
Doc Glover, you know we blowing up together, buddy. All of us.
So it makes a difference when you don't. It's a different business model, it's different structure with that. So it's not. I don't see it as a trickle down. I think it's like bringing in, group hug type of environment.
And I don't know what the equity. I don't know what their equity is in the actual league, coach. Like I don't know if they can.
Well, that would make me smile too.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like if they have voting rights. I don't know what that looks like. They have some ownership in this thing though, right? And so that matters too. But just they're having fun. Like I saw them. So if you know the Jello song, whoa, right? You heard it. You seen them in the locker room.
In the corner.
Whoa, right? You got to hit it, right? So they got the video. They walking around and it's dope that they're all there, right? So they're all there, but they're all on different teams, but they're all interacting. You can see the older ones, like my age and people that the closer to my age, the less they knew about. Whoa.
Right, it is like what?
Kai Copper was like, "What did you say?" And you seen it's Chelsea Gray. They had to do a second take on Chelsea. Like they had to tell her. She was like, "Okay, I'm ready now. Tell me again." Yeah, and then she did her little dance. Like Alicia Gray say, "What you said?"
In her country twang, she said, "Huh?
What you said?" Yeah. So,
man, I love her accent, Alicia Gray accent.
I mean, how could you just not love Alicia? What is there not to love about Alicia Gray? When I tell y'all, Alicia Gray is one of my favorite fucking basketball players out there. Like one of my favorite people just to watch. Alicia Gray is funny as hell, and she's not trying to be funny. She's just Alicia Gray, funny as hell, funny as hell, funny as all get out. Then I saw some people hanging that I didn't necessarily know would be hanging, right? Like you're seeing you seeing how players come together. So I'm loving this part of women's hoops. I'm loving the insight that they're giving us.
Bring the family together.
This is type of stuff that I don't need to pop up on my screen. I'm going to look for Unrivaled, and it pops up that LeBron was drafted before Derek Lively II was born. And if you don't know who Derek Lively II is, if you don't know who Derek Lively II is, he's the guy that LeBron posterized last night in the game. But I digress. Never mind. Because I really came over here to talk about to look at to pull up this this post I seen for all of these folks hanging out. Stop talking about your woman, Alicia Gray. So fine, Alicia Gray. I don't look at Alicia like that. That's like one of my nieces, number one. So I don't look at her like that. But um, I think Alicia got a man too. I think I seen him in the video.
Yeah, Alicia got
So
a man. Yeah.
I don't mean to. I don't mean to bust up your plans, but I think Alicia's taken. Just let you know. Yeah, I seen him in the video. I seen him in the video. Street name versus real name. That was fun to see him do. He's temporary. Okay.
You reaching, Ghost.
Ghost is like he temporary. Okay, Ghost. Listen. Hey, whoa. I mean, if you if you turn that corner, you swerve that corner. You know what I mean? There you go. Street name versus real name. I'm gonna make this face. I'm gonna make the face. You make the sound. Finish the lyrics. If you get a chance to check out In the Studio with Jordan Canada, the coverage of who is invested in the league, all of this stuff is so fun. Who knows, right? So you got Coco Golf invested, you got Gino invested, you got Dawn Staley invested, you got Juju Watkins invested, you got Paige Becker's NIL, you got Flau'jae NIL, you got Teaspoon.
So
you got
it's primarily by the pioneers of sports, really, by trailblazers. I mean, I think that's what's the fun thing about it. All the investors. It sounds like I'm sure they got some major ones, but as far as just what do you say, for the people, by the people.
So my question is, can they sustain? Can it last?
I think so because I think the connection of Nafisa Collier and Stewie, I think that's a well balanced approach business wise, and you know, and so if they could continue that and also retain you brought them in, now you have to retain the confidence of your colleagues, right? So that's the other part, right? The retention after the first year, there's going to be some things you need to prove upon because it's your first year, you've never done it, it's your first year doing it. So but hopefully it's nothing drastic, it's just a part of a learning experience of starting a business, you know what I mean? So hopefully my hopes is nothing because that catastrophic happens where it taints or damages the brand. But I believe with the two that you have representing that and working on that platform, I believe it will have sustainability because they feel like it's people they can relate to that understands the journey. They've been there. They're gradually on their way out. You know, Stewie's on the way out. Fisa has some more years. So it's people that really been in the trenches and now want to leave a legacy and an outlet for the game they love and for the people they love. They play with. I'm sure there's a common love there because you played so long with them or against them. So Coco so young, she got that long cake. She got that long.
Yeah, Coco made like $25 million this last year.
So I think
Coco is all right. I don't have any feedback on Gray's Burger Joint in the ATL. No feedback.
I think it's sustainable also because they're starting small and they're not going for the gates, so to speak, right now. You know what I'm saying? They're strategically, the way they strategically launched it, they weren't trying to go for big audience. So if you look at that, that shows you very intricate and detailed and long-term thinking. If you look at how they even starting the season, start launching their season.
I guess it's going to depend on what this thing looks like next year, right?
Right.
Because they say they're going to try to expand out across the country a little bit more.
Right.
So is that going to mess up the model some? Right. What I like about this is that they're all and what I like about what they have going on right now is that they're all kind of in the same spot, right? So you're seeing them everybody could be in the gym at the same time. Everybody could be on the practice floor individually. I'm talking about at the same time, not the teams, right?
Right.
If they spread them out to other cities, meaning like each team in a different city, that takes a little bit of away from. I think what I like about it. I think the Unrivaled is kind of like the perfect mix of what we had in the bubble and traditional basketball. So what I liked about the bubble was that all of the hoopers were there together hooping. It's nothing like I can get up and go hoop anytime, and it's world class hoopers around. Um, so if they're gonna move like we in this city and now we're gonna go to the next city and they kind of all moving together, I think I like that. I don't necessarily want to see unrivaled 3-on-3 teams in different cities right now. I just exactly see Ghost. We on the same page, and that's what I think I like. I like about it because I think them all being in the same place, it gives us an inside view, and an opportunity to kind of see covers that we don't necessarily see in teams players engage with each other outside of the games that we don't get to see when they're in different cities. I like that part of it.
And actually, that's a great kind of business concept, though. In today's times, especially when you're trying to move forward professional women's sport, instead of having, 5 teams that are close by playing 5 different arenas, you have a doubleheader, have a triple header, and it's financially beneficial for everybody. So I think that's very intentional. I mean, not intentional. I think that's very innovative that they kind of brought that piece from their bubble experience. They brought it to their business plan.
The parts of the bubble that they like, but then you can go home to your own house.
Right.
Like you can go, we can kind of all live around here somewhere, but go back to your own house, free to come and go as you please. Have people come and visit, but the business of basketball is taking place right here. We don't have to worry about coordinating flights. We don't have to worry about how weather, especially in the wintertime, can impede or stop even like travel, postpone games. None of that stuff you have to worry about. We all right here. We all made it safe. Let's play hoop.
Yeah. So I think if you keep that for a while, that'll be the uniqueness, and that will help you grow, and you let it kind of grow organically into other things. I wouldn't be in a rush. I think I would keep the simplicity of that and easy to manage. But we'll see what their plans are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also think that one of the other things that they took out of the bubble and COVID is that it was more about the TV deal than it was about getting people in the stands, right? How many people are going to stream? Can I get people streaming this thing all over the globe versus the 17, 18,000 that would show up in the arena to watch, right? So 850 in arena, super exclusive. If you in there, you in there. It's probably going to be a hard ticket to get. And then if you're not, it is the place to be. And then it gives a great opportunity for a lot of different things to happen around Miami, around these sporting events. So good for the city, good for the economy. I think it's no state taxes in Florida. I don't know if they specifically picked Florida because of that reason as well, but just a lot of good things.
Well, their local government's a hot mess, so right now, so that's a good place to be.
But it's funny. Like on the outside looking in, we look at it like that. But when I talk to like people that I know that are Floridians, like they cool with how things is going. Don't worry about us. We good down here. Oh, okay. All I can say, okay, because it looked crazy from up here. They like, yeah, don't worry about us. We straight down here. Like, oh, okay, well, hey, we'll stay out y'all business.
But Disney World going to Alabama, right?
I mean, it's like, well, goodness gracious, you gonna let Disney World get out of there?
So definitely no Universal Studios.
It definitely changed. It definitely could change.
They'll have Ripley's Believe It or Not.
They'll have some stuff. Yeah, absolutely, they'll have some stuff, but some stuff will probably be. Alabama's a heck of a place to choose to, but I digress. I live there.
Yeah. I just wonder what are they going to do their own local amusement park, because that's a lot of land that Disney World will be leaving behind. That's a lot of property.
I don't know how you let Disney World leave after years and years and years. And at Disney World, do you know? Have you been to Alabama?
Me?
Have you been?
Nah,
Disney World has Disney World been to Alabama? I lived in Alabama 5 years. I lived in Alabama 5 years. Disney World, have you been to Alabama? Okay, never mind. Take a visit.
I thought you meant.
Is it on your bucket list to go?
Me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alabama.
Yeah, hell no.
Okay, see what I'm saying? Now you understand. So out of all 50 of them that you could have picked, 49. That was the one you went with.
And the shore side, if I'm in the area, you got that shorefront part of Alabama. You know, the Daphne, all that. It'd be interesting. But I don't. It's not like
Man, like I said, I lived in Alabama 5 years.
Right.
5 years. I got a affinity and affection for Alabama. I don't see Mickey Mouse in Alabama. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
DuckTales.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I'm telling y'all, I got to Alabama in 1994. I was in Alabama 15 seconds before somebody called me colored. I was in Alabama 15 seconds, 1994, before somebody called me colored. Like I said, I don't see Mickey or Minnie in Alabama. Ghost, I've been to Mobile before. Down that long stretch of bridge.
Mobile.
Why
do y'all call it mobile? But it's Mobile.
Because it ain't mobile. It's Mobile. Okay? I had a good time in Mobile. Matter of fact, I saw Friday, the movie Friday premiere in Mobile.
Now, how was that movie theater?
I had to sit on the floor. Bro, it's a sold out movie theater. And it was just a couple seats that just didn't have no seat in it. You just had to sit on the back of the chair. It wasn't no seat. It was just a spot for the Jim Crow didn't die. He just taking a little nap. Yeah. Mind your 6, fam. You better believe it. You better believe it. I lived in Alabama 5 years. Like I said, my HBCU is there. Montgomery, Alabama. I'm a Hornet through and through. But like I said, I don't see Mickey or Minnie or Goofy, none of them in Alabama. Like it just don't seem like a party kind of thing. But we'll see how Disney go down there and change it. What I'm excited for about Alabama is what it could mean for their tourism, what it could mean for their economy, what it could mean for them coming around. It's some good. There's some great people in Alabama. Let me say that. There's some great people in Alabama, and there are some great issues in Alabama. How these things all work themselves out. Disney can be an important part of how this thing works. But Disney, Disney likes some things that I don't know. Disney is very, very liberal in some areas that I don't know they real liberal about in Alabama, and so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. The rainbow's on its way because Disney don't. We'll see. We gonna see. This is a hell of a deal. Anyway.
Brawl breaks out.
Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. Hey, if Big Crit show up to open up Walt Disney World in Alabama, we might be on to something. Cause Big Crit was it, man. Big Crit was it. I was a Big Crit fan, Ghost. Don't. Now here you go. Here you go, Ghost. Now see,
so we talk. Unrivaled. I have one more question.
Yeah.
I had a question for you about. I had to agree with you. You mentioned it in other lives. I was not fascinated. Can you give me that breakdown? Because we didn't get an in-depth breakdown. I was in the TNT. Sports commentator selection picks. I was kind of confused. Look, I got to use the B word. I was befuddled a little bit. It didn't say sports all the way. Like Candace Parker, Remain Montgomery, I'm on board. But when you threw those other names out, I was like, wait a basketball minute.
Brendan Glasheen, play-by-play announcer. I don't know Brendan at all. He looks nice enough. Let me see if I can share my screen where y'all can see these folks. So we got Brendan Glasheen. I hope I'm saying his name right. Lisa Leslie as an analyst. Sarah Kustok, and I don't know if showing the pictures make it hit home with you more. Sideline reporters.
Right.
Studio coverage team. Did it have you where you was like, yeah, I can't wait to hear what they got to say? I don't know that I felt like that. Like, yo, I can't wait to hear what they got to say. I don't know, Coach. I don't know what's going on, Coach. You all right?
Yeah, I'm going. I just had to check something. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
I just didn't. Once I got past Candace and Renee, it just didn't hit. It didn't hit me. It didn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I love Candace. I'm not a fan of Candace the analyst. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan.
I think she does a great job with how she knows basketball. I don't see any problem with that. But you're entitled.
Not a problem. You know what it is? And we tuned in. We tuned in last night. It's something about and I'm old. So and y'all all the time tell me y'all sick of them. Ernie, Chuck, Kenny, Shaq, crack me up. Can watch them as a show by themselves. This team, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to listen to them like that. I don't know anyone than Lisa as the commentator, Renee, Candace, good analyst in studio. Okay. And I don't know if maybe I would like Candace better on the radio. Every time Candace come on the screen, I never believe what Candace has on. It's like, Candace, are those your clothes? Who put that on you? That's always.
All right. So aside from that, when I hear her,
seriously, I'm being honest. It's always when she hits the screen, I can't even hear what she says because I'm looking at the outfit, going, "Are those your clothes?" I can't. I'm serious. So it's probably just something personal with me and Candace. It's like, I don't know, and it'll be almost a good outfit, and then it'll be like the shoes she got on, or it'll be almost a good outfit, or I don't believe all the ruffles around her neck. It's like I don't know. It's just me, and y'all know I'm weird. It doesn't have anything to do with X's and O's. Yeah, inside the NBA is still funny. I mean, nothing to do with X's and O's. It's just that. Oh, what team would you have session coach for Unrivaled TV analysis? Me and Coach? That's who I would have. Me, Coach, J Spot. I would have the Cess Talk Sports. I would have the Cess Talk Sports co-host, and then and people that we partner with and our collaborators. That's who I would have. Seriously, I would just have somebody brand new do it.
Right. So. Okay, so it's just.
Well, who would you have? Who would you have, Coach? That's who I
would have went the same route. I'll be honest. I would have went the same route with it because we the best.
Yeah, it's like
we the best. Like, because no, I really is.
They need us. Unrivaled need us.
I mean, I view and I look at throughout real quick chat. I look out at other sports, YouTube sports influencers, and I see how that Cess Talk style has been admired in other areas and in different formats. So I'm gonna just put it that way, leave it like that. So yeah, I just wanted to get your breakdown on that because I was struggling with that lineup a little
Who
bit.
does Big Three? I don't know because I watch it turn down.
I don't even pay attention.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like when it gets to that point, I'm like,
Oh, Cold World, what we say wrong? Tell me. You said, "Ooh, what happened? What we do?"
Ooh.
Let me know what happened.
So that my thing went down. There we go.
Hold on.
We waiting on you, Auntie.
Always waiting on me, but I'm making it happen. Here we go. Moving on. Nothing at all, Coach. Not lying though. I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. Y'all remember when I was the only person doing in game live? Nobody else was on during the game.
Right.
People did before the game and after the game, and then we was on during the game. Now everybody's on during. I digress.
Right,
Never
right.
mind.
So
I got you on the hot seat now, Coach.
You
We're
ready?
moving on to the WNBA.
Let's go.
10
Let's go.
Best WNBA free agents for 2025. We got to keep them at home, Coach. We got to find somewhere for them to go. Now, 3 of the top 7 spots on the list, right, of the 10 biggest WNBA free agents are Connecticut Sun players.
So we're just they're unrestricted, right? Is that what we're looking at? Best 10.
No, I'm gonna tell you because some of them can still be cored. So
So there could be a possibility.
Do you agree that Alyssa, Dewana, and Brianna Jones are 3 of the biggest WNBA free agents out there?
Okay, but here's the thing: we learned Dewana Bonner is and eligible to be cored in 2025.
Yeah. Can't be cored.
But
she can't be cored.
Alyssa is not on that ineligible list though. But Dewana,
no, she can be cored.
Alyssa can be cored. Dewana can't be. She's ineligible.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at them as I don't know if they're NECA can't be cored.
No, NECA can't be cored either.
But when I'm looking at Alyssa and Dewana, I'm watching them the most this season because I just want to see, are they gonna break them up? Do they stay together? Do they break them up? I just need. This is a family I'm watching. Right. So I've never seen this dynamic before. Like you don't have this dynamic in NBA, right? Now this is they're engaged.
It's a new coaching town, so
it's a new coaching town. But not only that, I'm just saying like we don't have this dynamic in the NBA. So this is a family. They're engaged. They have kids that they're raising. I'm sure somebody takes the kids to school. Somebody picks the kids up. Right. Now, if somebody's going to be in Connecticut and somebody's going to be in Seattle, what does that dynamic look like? That's fascinating for me. Outside of just the basketball part of this, how does that fall in line with this thing? I don't know. We haven't seen it before, so the approach and everything to me is interesting.
So on the business side,
yeah, business side. It's business first.
Nobody has to care about that dynamic, but it's been there before in the franchise. But now you have the changing of a coach. Does that affect that, or does that come from up top, from a GM decision? From above the coach. I mean, or is it coach and GM making that decision on this dynamic?
I don't know. My thing is. But the other thing, though, too, is what they talked about is does Alyssa Thomas want to come back? Alyssa Thomas said they said she might be pushing for a trade because they showed up to practice and it was a birthday party at the practice facility. They had to actually share the court for practice with a birthday party at the
Mohegan
at the same time on the basketball court at their practice facility.
At in Connecticut, in Mohegan.
In Connecticut, at the Mohegan. She said that was the ultimate disrespect. Now we show up to practice, and this is a team during the playoffs. This was during the playoffs as well.
What?
Yeah.
So they couldn't have the birthday party after practice?
Man, here's the thing. The day before their first playoff game, the Sun had to share their practice court with a community event. It's normal at this point. I mean, Mohegan has to do better. We're a professional team. We're complete for the playoffs. And to have to share your court with a 2-year-old birthday party is the ultimate disrespect. Now, it ain't even a grown-up. It ain't even a grown-up party.
It's still disrespect.
A 2-year-old. Well, I can understand a grown-up having a party at the casino. But now I'm having a 2-year-old birthday party at the Mohegan Sun is the casino, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so the 2-year-old birthday party, it couldn't be before, it couldn't be after, it had to be right when the team that's on their way to the playoffs is practicing.
Well,
for their first playoff game. Yeah, if I'm AT, I'm thinking about leaving.
So DeWanna probably is too.
But the thing about AT is they can core AT. So I don't know if she can go or if she got to stay. But I just thought that was crazy. Like it was a birthday party. I didn't even know that, so I had to go back and check that out. Yeah, it was a 2-year-old birthday party while they was trying to get ready for the playoffs. Maybe that's why they didn't have the success that they could have had. They are definitely not the priority in Connecticut. And so
Now,
with this new
obviously,
coach,
we're finding that out, and it's disappointing to hear that after they're representing that community well, as far as a professional team, and you don't get behind that. So it's disappointing to hear that when you have, hardworking professionals doing what they love and bringing positive attention to your area and bringing revenue in because of them to your facility. So what the hell, Mohegan, son? You got to come
yeah,
on down.
what the hell? That's really like. And so now you brought in, as we talked about, an international coach now in
Right.
Connecticut. And we think that they will bring in, that we think that he'll attract more international players. What will this mean? Will he court AT? I mean, listen, AT is a hooper. AT, I think she's second in assists with almost 8 a game in the WNBA. Is that right? And look, I mean, she can defend from 1 to 5, I believe.
Right.
Argue me in the chat if you don't think so. I think she can defend 1 to 5. She can score with the best on when she wants to. And like I said, my thing with Alyssa Thomas always is gave both her shoulders to this game. Both of them.
Man,
Still,
I mean,
gave both her shoulders to this game.
Joke about it, like, they're gonna pay for him, but it's interesting.
I don't know if they're gonna pay for him. They didn't cancel the 2-year-old birthday
Because
party.
was it the reason why she did? Because the surgery would put her out too long. Wasn't that what it is? I think because it was like
Yeah,
I remember them doing it.
yeah. I'm over here playing in the WNBA, but especially earlier in her career, a big part of her earnings came from playing international basketball.
Basketball, so she couldn't afford to
I
take
can't
time.
afford not to. I can't afford not to go to my real job fooling around with the WNBA. I can't afford not to go to what's really paying the bills fooling around with the WNBA. So there's that. But first on the list is Brianna Stewart, and I think we expect Stewie to stay in New York one more year.
Yeah. You have to after winning, not have to, but it would seem like that's what's going to happen after winning.
Now, Stewie can be cored. I don't know if they'll core her. I don't know if like you core somebody after they win a championship.
I don't know if you core somebody that got the interlude of Kenny knees starting.
I don't know. I don't know if you core somebody that own their own league.
Yeah, I mean if you do something like that, that means you're towards the end of your playing career anyway, right?
Well, I mean, here's the thing: you could core Stewie 1 year if you want to.
Right.
Stewie's probably only going to sign a 1-year deal anyway.
Right.
You could waste the core now.
But I think they should. Seasons? No, right? Maybe like 9, right? 7 and 9, right? 9. She's not at 11 yet. I think it's maybe 10 to max for her.
Yeah, maybe 9.
Yeah. So I really feel like if she really
she's 30 years old. As of February 1st, she'll be 30.
Yeah, so she's right there almost at 10, 11. So I feel like, 2 max, maybe. She's got a championship, business owner.
A gay couple in the NBA, that would never happen. Oh, no, they out there. Don't think it ain't no gay couples in the NBA.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, FM don't. I hope you don't think ain't no gay couples in the NBA.
Yeah,
out and proud gay couple in the NBA. We haven't seen that yet, but it's some dudes dating in the NBA. Don't be mistaken. Don't be mistaken. Yeah, they dating. Yeah, they dating. I don't know. I don't want to ruin nobody's day, but yeah, they out there.
Look, we still got Bree Wayne recovering, so
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, they out there.
So we look at Stewie. So really quick at Stewie, I see her staying in New York. I see them structuring something that makes it doable for there to be there for another playoff run. Which you have?
So if I'm New York, I try to negotiate. I try to save my core on Stewie and negotiate a 1-year deal that keeps her in New York, and save my core in case I need the core next year. Even though I think that would be a disservice and disrespectful to Stewie, from a business standpoint, that would be my approach.
Right.
To me, when the new CBA comes out, she's done so many things in the league that you let her go and negotiate whatever the deal is that she wants to negotiate. But I would keep my core in my back pocket if I could this season, just in case.
Just in case I don't make it home tonight.
As soon as I said it, I knew you was going to Jaheim. I couldn't even take it back. I couldn't. Once Justin was out, I had to go with Case. I couldn't even. I knew Jaheim was coming.
Just in case.
What happened to Jaheim? What happened to Jaheim? Just
man, I think he got a hold of Bad Batch one time, and it kind of messed
really?
Up. He was on his way up in his career, and just it was a bad batch. A bad batch to do it to you.
And set him down. Oh, okay. Miss D say, "Go, coach. Go, coach." And then coach purposely go into the rooms with the acoustics.
I do.
He tests. He said, "Oh, the industry happened to Jaheim." Okay, Queen K. Yeah, y'all let me know. I thought he was on his way. Neka Agumike, Seattle Storm forward, should be 34 as of February 1st. Listen, she talked about her close relationship with Quinn.
She's not going anywhere. They survived that storm. The Lloyd, I'm gonna tell my mama storm.
But she is completely unrestricted.
Right. She's unrestricted.
Okay, that's a good hustle song. Jaheim been messed up since Whitney Houston. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Ms. D. I told you, you gotta leave that ooh-wee batch. I did the bad batch. It's hard to come back from the bad batch industry.
Not the bad batches. It was some bad batches just going around for me. I digress. We're not gonna get on the bad batches. It's some Hollywood people that got took out on bad batches. It was just like I didn't even know that you was grabbing batches. Okay, you were the only one leaving. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. They survived that. I'm gonna tell my mama episode. And
I think Jaheim is the dude who was paying child support for a kid that was never his, and only found out at the end. God, that's a cold jacket to put on somebody.
I might remember that documentary on that.
Crazy if you don't know. Just pick somebody like him.
Dr. Story, they call it.
Him. It was him. 18 years. Him.
Peeled him. They peeled him for his papers.
But on the flip side, you look like a jerk if you like. I'm gonna need that Dana. I need that Dana. What Dana say? I need to see what Dana say.
Right.
Well, back Dana then, don't say.
Back then, everybody jump on Dana. Now, pause.
I mean, goodness gracious, it's terrible that it come to that.
Yeah,
that happened to Neo too. I mean, don't nobody take their kids to see that granny? Ooh. I see. You see Antoine Fisher?
Yeah.
You see that granny say? That boy face like that? And you seen
still standing.
Boy, see that boy face like that?
Yeah, let me check it out.
Did she say, "Let's eat"? Or Granny was gonna say, "Get him out of here. Don't nobody get a plate till Granny." It's all right. Boo Cooter want to know, can you hit the high note on "I Will Always Love You"?
Not for free. Man, we won't leave that for Whitney. You got that.
Not for free, boo.
She a legend. You got it. Some things you got to leave to the legends.
And boo, why you won't coach hitting high notes?
Yeah, man. Come on, Cooter.
Emma Messerman. International player, has not played in the WNBA since 2022. She was an all-star then in Chicago.
Right. Does anybody need her? Is the question.
But her coach from the national team is the Connecticut coach. Does that bring Messerman back?
Possibly. Yep. I think you smell. I smell something.
Okay.
I smell some frenetism.
31 years old. Average. She was
Or
averaging
is that
12.4.
coachetism?
I don't know if Messerman just didn't play, hadn't just played last year, then maybe I would be like, yeah, maybe just took off for the Olympics. But it looks like she represented her national team, so they got a gold for Belgium in 2023 in Eurobasket, and then semifinals in Paris. So
Okay, so she's been
um,
playing legitimately, kind of, sort of. Look, kind of,
yeah, and it
sort of.
don't seem like she just didn't want to play in the WNBA. She wanted to play for her country. That's dope.
Okay.
You don't get an opportunity to go and like win a gold for your country all
Yeah.
the time. So
So yeah, let's not be shocked that we're mentioning here if she gets picked up because there is a Christianism, Frenchitism
but at
connect.
the same time, I mean, she left the dub as an all star. So to
Right,
take 2 years
but
off if she wants to come back,
right, it's
I would
all
let her
about
come
who
back.
you know,
I
right?
don't know. I don't know that she comes back to anywhere but Connecticut. Like I don't see Emma being like, and it might be Misaman. I don't think I'm saying her name right.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that she's coming back like, yo, I want to see what's up with the Chicago Sky.
Right,
Like, I don't know.
right. And give me to the Mercury.
I don't think that she's coming back to sign up for that.
Right,
Unrivaled doing things that the WNBA should have done. Man, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Jonathan,
right,
don't
man.
get me
They.
started.
Here's the thing: as we move on in our free agency, this is all I have to say, Jonathan Gonzalez. This is what I have to say: is that what I have to share is there's the old model and the new business model. So they have to decide if they're going to evolve with the time. That's the simple part of the conversation, that chat. I agree with you, but are you willing to adapt and evolve to the times, or you get the same
Or
results? You get the same results when you stick to appeasing only a small percentage of people that you think is most important to appease. Back to you, Auntie.
really, it's about you because I'm going to ask you about Kelsey Plum. I think we all kind of feel like Kelsey's going to be a Valk.
I think
My
that's what we're
opinion.
leaning to, right? I think
Uh-huh.
it's time. To be honest, it's time for that change. And hell, I don't think there's any animosity there. Some things it's just time for a change,
Uh,
right? And this
you
is a
know,
good time. This is a good timing for it. This is the right moment for it.
yeah. So Kelsey's been court before. I'm sorry, Kelsey signed an extension before. Vegas could core her, but uh,
I think she need to move on. It's just too much in her spirit from her personal life, and sometimes you need to change the. You got to move on. Keep on moving. Keep on
I think
moving.
her scoring's been going down. They said the past 3 seasons.
Right.
She had the divorce and stuff last year. I could see her just wanting to change the scenery,
Yeah.
wanting to
Yeah.
do something
So yeah,
different. I wouldn't be mad at that.
it's going down.
Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones, I think, is the first
And she,
center that we talked about on the list.
yes, and
Connecticut
she
Sun.
is ineligible to be cored. So she can't be cored. Uh,
Hey,
Brianna Jones.
she had a great bounce back off the Achilles though, right?
I'll be honest with you. As far as a center, I mean, I think of Ellie Sparks needs her type of what she brings as a center because Jerica Hamby's not that, and Cameron Brink is a four, but not a true five. And so I just think of that because, but not saying that's what's going to happen. But when I think of how she plays five, she's a five for real, you know, and uh, that would give some identity to LA in that because I feel like it's just kind of
Mm.
connect the dots, filling the linking link blocks with the pieces because Cam is not a five. She's not. She's a 3-4 combo, and Hamby is not a five because she can shoot a little bit. She's going to rebound, but you know what I mean. You need a grit if that makes sense. What I'm saying. And
And
Yeru,
Hamby's on her last year.
right? And Lynn was it the
Lee Uru.
Lee Yeru? I don't. Heart check with that. You got the size, but
I think
I don't
Lee
know.
said she don't. Lee, I think Lee said she was out with the Sparks, and Lee been around the Dub for a minute. Like she's been around.
Right.
Uh,
You said
okay.
Lee been around for a minute. Lee, get him,
Yeah, I
Lee.
think Lee been around. Like she wasn't like no rookie. Lee been around.
Okay, so
The
so so
Dub
you
know her.
okay, so you need so you might need some freshness and difference at that 5 spot for LA.
I don't think that Lee
So,
really fit with what they will be able to do
and that's why I
at the
mentioned
Sparks.
Brianna Jones. I would at
She may
least
work. She
give
may
a
work.
shot.
I actually would like Brianna Jones in Las Vegas because we don't have a scoring five.
Right,
Right, we
right,
don't have a scoring five that takes pressure off of Asia and allows her to just be the four, and Asia has to slide into the five at times.
right.
I don't like it.
And
So
then
I would love to see. I would love to see I even said Deladon to Vegas with Asia, just a true five next to Asia. I would love to see it. We talked a little bit about DeWanna Bonner. She's 37. Still durable, scoring. Played all
yeah,
40 games.
yeah,
Uh, I don't think she's had any real injuries. I think she's only missed a season because of the birth of the twins. Um,
right.
Bonner considered joining other teams as an unrestricted free agent before re-signing in Connecticut. So they have thought about just playing on different teams. So I don't know that that'll factor in. But these here back in Connecticut,
Um,
excuse me. And I see y'all saying Angels on the cover of Vogue. That's dope.
yeah. For her age, we definitely know that it would be a contender team or a team that can contend. I mean, who has a need for? I mean, let's look at the teams that who have a need for it may not be contenders, but teams that really could use her skill set and her leadership would be Washington. Um, I think she actually would. Um, we don't know what Dallas is doing. She doesn't go down there, but it definitely would be a needed leadership. Her leadership and her experience and her skill set will be valuable in Dallas. But I wouldn't put her in that situation because there's too many unknowns. You know what I mean? And you don't want to mess with Kurt. Uh, it has to be a contender. Minnesota's roster is set. I feel like New York has some questionables, has some things they might move around. And when you really look at it, possibles. I don't think anything's set in stone in New York. Um, and she could be valuable in Vegas. I mean, you talking about your team, she really could, because she still got some go in her. So I don't know. Those are some things that pop in my mind. I don't want to throw it to a team that's so far down because at that point, someone of her body of work, hopefully she gets rewarded for lifting the bottom and being a contender and helping be a part of a team that has contended for a championship and playoffs. So a player like that, you want to see them get rewarded for their contribution of contributing to franchises being successful, and being in playoffs. So
Oh yeah, I mean she got she got two of them things, right?
she got two of them.
Yeah, so you definitely can never turn down championship experience in the locker room, especially a inexperienced locker room. Brittany Griner,
She ain't nobody don't want to deal with that. I mean, excuse me, but I just
uh,
got
I I expect that she resigns in Phoenix. I don't
right.
know that
Nobody
anybody else
gonna
signs up for that.
the impulse of need to put some hands on somebody every
But not
other.
only that, like everything that she's been through, she's back. She's been in Phoenix. She knows Phoenix. She has a great support system in Phoenix. She's
Right.
being pops in Phoenix now. Um, let her raise her kids. I I expect Phoenix to start to try to get younger. Um,
We hope. I mean, that should be the plan. I say that respectfully.
do you think that she wants to remain a starter, and then do you leave her as a starter, or do you start to fade her out?
With someone like with BG, the way I would go about, if you ask me the way I would go about it, I would start a starter and then decrease the minutes and shared minutes if that person, and then you got to have what they call a warm transition. So you just don't take them out. So
I didn't want to say this, but I'm gonna say it because it's just me and you talking, Coach. So sometimes I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna be honest. Sometimes when she out on the court, do you know what I see? I see old Skyhook. I see old Skyhook Kareem with the goggles. You remember how Kareem?
Wait a minute. From 17 feet. He's from the baseline. That was his passing range.
It's just me and you talking. I
mean, it was wet too, Paul. It was
unstoppable. It was unstoppable. But you was tired of seeing it by about 84. It was like, Kareem got the ball. Guess what he's gonna do? And that's not a knock on Kareem. It's not. You couldn't stop it.
Crazy.
You couldn't stop it, but that slow rock he get into, and then he, just.
Don't it seem like the shot clock just stops when he got the ball?
Man, listen. Sometimes when I see her out there, it's just like, oh no, there's BG out there. I don't know. It's not fun to watch. I don't know why she don't rebound either. Rewind. She's like 7 feet tall.
No more. She can't. That's why. It's not that she don't want to. You can't.
I ain't never been that tall. So I don't understand tall problems. I don't understand tall problems.
That take a whole.
But it looks like it. It doesn't look like her body is having fun. Like it looks like it looks like she's laboring to play this game, and that's not fun to watch for me. It looks like it hurts to run, and it may not. I'm just saying from my perspective. Coach, why are you laughing?
I'm telling you because that's it's hard.
I'm telling you,
it's hard to.
I'm telling you what I see on the. I'm telling you what I see on the court. What I see on the screen.
I'm reflecting back to the last time I watched the game.
And some of y'all that have the I guess the benefit of being taller help me understand, because what I see when I'm watching her is like, damn, it looks like it's hurting her to run. It looks like it hurts her to get into the motion. It looks like it hurts for her to get up off the bench. Like, why are you doing this? It's not fun for me to watch. It's like, oh, here she come again. Am I the only one? Okay, I might be the only one. I
mean, that love of the sport is hard, and we don't know if it's a financial commitment or you want to retire a certain. It's the teacher in high school. I got 3 more years. Forget y'all kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done.
But from a consumer standpoint, am I missing something? I don't see good basketball. Yeah, like. Because y'all remember young BG, and I was listen, and I'll say this too. I've never been a big Brittany Griner fan, but I've always respected her game. Do y'all remember like BG dunking on people, getting in the move? Like,
yeah.
Now it's like
baseline.
Now it's like, man,
like that, right?
It's like we see it coming. Just go on, hurry up. Like that's how I feel, and it's like, damn, I don't want to feel like that. About any WNBA game right now, especially with all the talent and stuff that we have going.
Are you gonna bring her back in the game? Yeah, you just started running fast. Why are you gonna slow the game like that?
Like you can say what you want about Diana Taurasi. Diana Taurasi can still, for the most part, when she's out there, run with for the 3 or 4 minutes that Diana gives you in those spurts. She's still a threat. She still may bust you. Yeah, she still may bust you from 3. Okay. She still can get to the rack. She's still gonna talk trash.
Quick question, DT. What year is her shorts?
Originals. She got original.
I'm saying, what era is that from? Her shorts? Is that the
90s? The 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, 90s for sure.
90s, early 2000s, huh?
No, 90s. Okay. That was 90s. She got M1 era shorts. Yeah. For sure. Remember they had the N1 t-shirts, and they had the ball guy, and he'd be dragging the rim. big muscles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's that era. BG injuries catching up to her, feet and knees jacked up. Yeah, and this she too damn soft these days. But she's soft. But then she want to fight Rakia. It was like, girl, come on. LeBron's scoring record should have an asterisk by it. Kareem did his shooting twos.
There you go. Rakia would have put her lights out. BG too slow because Rakia was like,
you won't see me coming. You're not gonna hit me with that, man. You're not gonna be able to hit me with that, bro.
Look, Matrix.
You're not gonna be able to catch me with that, bro. You ain't catch. I'm not standing still for that, girl. I'm sitting over here on the bench laughing at you.
What?
Dana Evans in my Drake, BG and Booty Cutter. Ranger shorts, never.
Freeway, what the hell is your infatuation with Dana dribbling ass? Evan.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Rewind. Dana Evans is not in the top 10 free agents discussion. She is not. She's also not included in the next, I think 8 that they talk about. She's not on the list at all.
No.
I want people talking about her so she can leave. We trying to shh so she'll leave. So after Brittany Griner, next up Satou Sabally.
So you mentioned before, you feel like she wants to be in New York with her sister.
Thought so. But then I heard she said Indiana.
So then there was this hot take that she wants to get a title without her sister, right? I heard that in one of our lives. Somebody, I think it might have been Rob the Man Media, might have mentioned that. If I'm not mistaken.
No, I said if she goes to New York and gets the championship with her sister, and her sister gonna be like, "Hi, you had to come. You needed me."
Okay.
Big sis don't want to hear that.
But I mean,
I heard Indiana. I think she should go back to Dallas.
I wouldn't send her talent to Indiana. I wouldn't. I think she'll be stifled a little bit because of all the baskenomics. And Steffi White is, she on some ish because when any way you could manipulate your way to get what you want, I don't know if I want to be bothered with a coach like that. I'm just saying, pay attention.
Plus, if I'm Dallas, I core Satou. Right. I see if she wants to play a year. I core in the sense that your core. I think they said she's like one of the youngest on the top 10 list. She's one of the most dynamic. Satou, I think, is a unicorn. I core, and then I trade you. Like you don't get to. If you're leaving, I got to get something for you. That's just the business of it.
You just ain't.
That's the business of it. Satou to me has a game that plays anywhere in the dub. Anywhere she wants to play, any team she could find a spot. She could fit. She has a size and a skill set that allows her to play. I think from 2 to 4. I think she can play from a 2 to a 4.
Her bag got levels to it.
But the thing is, like, and I know people will be like, Satou's injuries. I don't know if she is as injured as she was not interested in playing for Dallas. And injured and not interested are two different things. And I think Satou was like, the way this is going, what am I rushing back for? We ain't headed nowhere. Yeah, my shoulder hurt. My shoulder. Till we get to the Olympics, my shoulder was feeling better. And then when she got back, she was like, "Oh, I don't know, my shoulder." We'll take it day by day. Okay, y'all run them likes up for us, please. Double tap on that screen, hit the like.
All right, so Satou Sabally wants to get. We know that she wants. I believe from the body language, from what we've seen, she wants out of Dallas. Can we say that fair? Or I'll speak for me. It seems like just in her all-season movements and places you've seen her appearances, it seems like she would like to be. She like to spread her wings and get away from the wings of Dallas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the other thing that Dallas has to realize is that if you let Sabally get away this year, you don't want to lose Enrique next year. Enrique is going to be an unrestricted free agent next year.
Right.
So if you lose Sabally and Enrique and you don't get anything back for either one of them, you might as well just pack Dallas up. Might as well pack that up. Ain't no reason for Paige to head down there. That's for sure. Okay, so pack that whole franchise up. If you let Enrique get away, and Satu get away and you don't put anything there, and then you're gonna have Paige there with JC Sheldon. Man, get out of town. That's all I can say to that shit.
Wait a minute, where's your your sound effect?
I didn't even. Man, look, that's how I felt about that, bro. What? You gonna let Enrique get away for nothing? You gonna let Satu get away for nothing? And then all you got left is JC Sheldon and Paige Beckers?
Hey, FM want me to do spread my wings and fly away to a team I want to play for. There you go, FM. Yeah, you happy? Is you happy?
And they saying Paige might stay in college for 6 years, so we aren't even sure Paige is going. I'd have been telling y'all ever since Dallas got the pick for Paige to stay.
Right.
I was like, Auntie, no, she's 20, she's 24. She gotta go. Yeah, whatever. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? The Wings could go from year before last, a couple games from the finals, to next year, no Satu, no Enrique, and not get nothing back. Now Paige says she's done. Then Paige went down with that knee. We'll find out.
6 year loading.
Potentially. The 10th free agent on the list, Kelsey Mitchell.
Cord. Like towards the end of the season, she was hinting that she wanted to change, and then you see a mixed bag of communication sent to us from just her public relations and from her outings. I feel like she will fare better at a different team and let them think, again, a lot of their core success was because of the accommodation of Kelsey Mitchell at Indiana. So that make this ROTY Rookie of the Year look the way she could do the things that she was able to do. So I feel like, again, was underappreciated. I'm gonna make up my own word, Kelsey Mitchell, but we'll see what her Basconomics is saying and what her
Basconomics say Cord
is saying. So I don't like her there. I think she can do much better somewhere else. But
yeah, but
sometimes it's about the book that what the paper says, right, in the book.
Yeah, Paige signed with Unrivaled, but just like Unrivaled let Kelsey out they deal out of her deal, Unrivaled ain't locked into that. They can readjust her NIL. Paige is already making paper. Y'all stop that. Stop that. Stop that. That's the one thing we're not gonna act like Paige. Do y'all think Paige's bank account is waiting for her to hit the WNBA? They pay $75,000 a season. What are y'all talking about? Paige already has a Nike deal, a Gatorade deal. She just had a whole art exhibit at the San Francisco Museum of Art. Do y'all think Paige's bank account is waiting for her to hit the WNBA? Stop playing with me, y'all. Stop playing with me. Do you think Paige is waiting to get to the WNBA to make big paper? Tell me what big paper she waiting on. She's getting ready to be the first Nike player in college with a PE. Stop playing with me. That girl already got shoes. Thank you, Bree Wayne. She's not waiting to get to the WNBA to make no big paper. Her paper is hitting her bank account every month right now. That girl paper is stacking up. She ain't got to go nowhere to get that paper. Paige Beckers is stacked up. Don't be confused. Don't be confused, y'all. It ain't that girl when she get to the dub, she's gonna have more paper probably than some of the people on her team. Paige ain't got to get to the dub for no paper. That ain't it, y'all. I ain't buying that one. I ain't buying that one.
We getting papers.
Yeah, that girl that money stacked up. She got the Kim Mulkeys on the school. Yeah, she got the knees on the school.
BBG.
Doc, we in this together.
Right.
Yeah, she got to deal with iPhone, Verizon. That girl paper stacked up.
Yeah.
That girl stacked up. That girl.
I'm on a world tour.
Bank account her commas is all right. She straight.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, them endorsements gonna be there.
She got a bank account in every state.
It ain't about no paper. So before we got here, some of the other free agents to note. Yeah. Carrington, restricted free agent, Dejanay Carrington. What do you expect?
I expect them to retain her and re-sign her in Connecticut because usually when you restrict it, it's just kind of seeing
Here's
what's
the
going
thing:
on.
if the Sun are still only offering Dejanay Carrington, and this is what I'm talking about the paper and how Page stacked up, right? Dejanay Carrington played every game last season. Dejanay Carrington made about $62,000 from the WNBA last year.
Okay.
This year, the Connecticut Sun are offering $82,754. Man,
What?
I would push to get up out of there. If they're not gonna give her a raise, then she should use her leverage to try to get more than a 1 year deal with Connecticut if that's where she want to stay, or negotiate a sign and trade and get the hell out of there. $82,000 for one of the best defenders in the league last year is crazy. Kennedy Carter, restricted free agent. Kennedy Carter played for the league minimum last season. Do y'all know what that was?
Oh my goodness.
We talking about money now. See, now we get into the money now. WNBA league minimum. That's what Kennedy played for last year. $64,154. And $76,535 for players with 3 or more years of experience. Yeah, that's okay. But I understand that's okay. She took that paycheck, James. But now what I'm saying is she needs to negotiate, because regardless of where she was at when she signed that deal, as far as like second round pick, I'm not a second round pick now. I'm the seatbelt gang in this bitch now. So y'all got to pay me like that or let me go. Any paper outside the league? I hope so. T Carmella saying Dejanay just signed a deal with Reebok. Good. Get your money because they ain't paying none. Like I said, Kennedy Carter, league minimum last year. Do you think she's back in Chicago?
I mean, if they were smart, they would, because I think she's still a key part to the success, and had great chemistry with Camilla and Andrew Reese. I think there's a natural chemistry there that you don't want to let that get away from you if you're a franchise. So hopefully I'm hoping they value and put something together. I don't want to see her bouncing around again from what she's been through.
She's only 26.
Yeah, what she's been through. So I'm hoping they will have their business in order there, and keep that young lady there.
Coach,
again, I
some
think
of these people could go work for the states that they live in and make more money than they're making right now. Do you hear me?
For sure.
They could go get a state job and have better healthcare. Better healthcare and holidays, Coach, and holidays.
And I think the thing is, we don't know the poker face here. We don't know if Tyler values, or if Tyler wants to. I'm hoping, you would think he's an offensive mind. You would think you would want to have that if it's already there. But when you got Messy Jeff, which act like a bitch.
And I don't understand. We can talk about that at another time, but I don't understand why you leave Jeff in that spot with him being so volatile in other situations. Like, he could be the reason why in so many other situations. Why would you just move from there? But
great point. That's a whole nother show, right?
Yeah, and I don't want Ken to sign a 2-year deal either. Everybody needs to sign 1-year deals, and we come back to the table. I like you saying they need to pay at least $150,000.
I haven't seen you since 2024 in the chat. So
BBG2K was here. BBG2K was around. Popped in the other day. But yeah, Happy New Year to those you haven't seen yet, Coach. Tina Charles, Atlanta Dream Center, 36. Should be 36.
I don't think she want to go, does she?
She could have been an all-star.
Louis.
What do you think?
Is this her 12th season or 13th? Coming on her 13th season?
Man,
I think it's a 13th season. I think she's
maybe 13. She was out in 2023. I remember she played all 39 games last year.
So maybe 12 or 13, either one of those two. And I mean, where would you send it to? Contender, to just mentor, see if she can pick up rank, I mean,
So to me, Tina Charles
looks
is a
like she
center.
wants to play. She just don't want to be,
So last year she averaged almost a double-double, 14.9 points, 9.6 rebounds. A center, a true center. I could put her next to Asia with no problem. I could put her in Chicago to mentor. I don't know if E-Dub is healthy. You could put her in Washington where you didn't have a Deladon. The way that she pours back into young people, you can put her anywhere. I
right,
love the way she
right,
mentors. She doesn't mind mentoring in the middle of the game. Hey, you know why I scored on you, honey? Because you thought I was gonna go left, and I gave you
right,
the fake like I was going left, and I went right,
right.
right in the middle of the game. She doesn't mind giving that. I love the way that she loves and takes care of the game. Um, I
Yeah.
could see her in New York. Um, I could see her
We
in LA.
bring her back.
She could be anywhere coming off the bench. Like she doesn't have to start. You like her with the Aces. You feel like Tina didn't get along with Tanisha. Hmm. She should ring chase and join the Aces. Well, to me, Tina Charles, if she wants to play, this is
I
a person, an ambassador that you keep with the game. She can play wherever
don't
she want
think
to play.
Tanisha is as bad as you think it is. I think there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that a coach has to deal with, and the things you don't see that's up against a coach, and where sometimes, especially when you talk about a black female coach, but that's another topic for a different day. And I say that from similar experience, but Tina needs, yeah, I think Tina needs to be somewhere where there's an opportunity to, ring me, ring me, ring me.
Okay. Tiffany Hayes.
Is she coming back? Because they brought
So,
her out of retirement.
so they say that she wants to keep playing. She's active in the Unrivaled 3-on-3.
Okay.
She got plenty of left to contribute. If you're the Aces, do you bring her back? And if not the Aces, do you see someplace else that she could be a help as a guard forward?
My thing is she going to work on the jump shot?
I don't know if she's ever had a jump shot. She's always been kind of like the slasher to the basket. Get you a
Okay.
basket, ain't she?
Okay. But at your season of experience,
You saying that 35, she need a jumper. Okay.
yeah, you need a midi. You need at least a midi. At
She
your
shot
season,
50% from the field and 40 from three in her and she won Sixth Player of the Year award last year.
and it's look, her shot form don't look broke, but it don't look. You know what I mean?
It's just a Tiff Hayes. And then at this
Yeah.
point, it's like
It's not broke and it's not
but at
like
this point, at
beautiful.
35, can you fix it or do you just let it be? Like
If
it's
you
just
want to, you can do anything you put your mind to. If you want to get better, you
no, I'm
got
saying
to.
as a team, do you even ask her to fix it? Like it is your
Oh,
shot is just what it is.
no,
It
they
was good
probably
enough for
won't.
Sixth Woman of the Year.
No, they probably won't. No, you don't touch it because she's in the sunset of her career, technically at this point. So you don't touch it unless she wants to touch it. Pause.
So here's my thing about
Pause.
Tiff, right? Here's my thing about Tiffany Hayes.
Uh-huh.
I don't need two aging guards. I don't need two aging guards. Chelsea and Tiff, right? Like we had them both yesterday. Yesterday we had them both last season, and when we needed to go get it, we couldn't go get it from there. So if we lose Kelsey, it, you know, I would like to try to see us get younger at guard before we necessarily resign Tiff up.
I mean, so to your point, then you need some youth. Then you don't resign if you feel like you have a good option. Even get a tweener, right? With somebody that maybe got 4-5 years in, right?
Well, especially because we don't draft this year in the first round.
Right. So
we're in trouble, so we're not drafting this year in the first round. Where can we get younger at guard, especially if we're gonna lose Kelsey?
I mean, Ari McDonald's restricted, but she's got 3 years in. I'm just looking at guards here, and if we talk about guard as more as your floor general, right? You don't want a scoring guard. You feel like you need more of a floor general.
No, I feel like we need a scorer. Like so, if Chelsea is the floor general. Chelsea is healthy and is going to be the floor general, our starting floor general. We got Jackie out there who defends, and then we're gonna lose Kelsey, who was a big part of scoring.
Right?
Are you starting Tiffany there? or do you need a young scoring guard there?
I think you got. I think you should try to. In an Aces situation, I think you will try to see if there's anyone effective that has 3 to 5 years in the season.
Okay.
And you're in that.
Oh, you say Kennedy. You say Kennedy to the Aces. Okay.
Right. Because she has that 3 to 5 year window experience, so she understands. She got that.
Would y'all like Courtney Williams at the Aces if she's going to leave Minnesota?
I think that might, on paper, in how it sounds in my ear, it sounds like a good fit in my ear, in my
Yeah,
ear.
Bree Wayne. Yeah, I'm expecting Plum to leave. I expect Plum to be a Vout. Vandersloot, no.
No.
No thanks. No thanks. No
What about
thanks.
Doikic?
No thanks.
What about
No
Doikic?
thanks, Bree Wayne.
But Doikic is guard. Doikic.
Natasha Howard as a forward.
Natasha
33
Howard.
years old. I look forward to this next chapter with the new team in the new city. So she did that. She let us know she didn't Dallas. She don't want to be at Dallas.
Right. Oh, what's the name? It's unrestricted free agent, Natasha Hodman.
Yeah, I'm not so. Vandersloot confirmed she's leaving New York. Okay. Yeah, Natasha Howard is another one like Tina Charles, I think, that is versatile enough and is proven enough in the league that can come off the bench anywhere.
Right.
You like Howard better than Queen Egbo. Okay.
Kennedy Bird.
So they calling her the strong alternative for the teams that are trying to get a Gumake or Misaman and can't get them. But they're also saying that Natasha Howard back to Indiana makes a lot of sense, where she started her career.
So what year is? How many years is Natasha Howard? 10. So she wants to retire in Indiana.
No, I don't know. People are saying a return to Indiana would make a lot of sense. Miles better than Stokes and Gustafsson for sure.
I definitely agree with that, Greenway. For sure.
I don't know if I want her to go back to Indiana though.
Just
Diana Taurasi
stays. You got to stay. She's staying. So now, you got the court with your name on it. What else are they gonna put a name on it? The concession stand? I don't know. What else? They're gonna have they're gonna have a DT mascot now and try to get you out the door. I don't know what other message they need to do to encourage you to get on up. You gotta get on out to out your uniform. Get on up.
Yeah. Retired by force.
I don't know.
Gracious. Not retired by force.
Right. I mean, it's at some point, don't you say, DT it's not you, it's us. It's not working.
I thought they tried to say that nicely already. They threw a party. They gave away T-shirts. They gave away bobbleheads. They bought a goat on the court. They had a rocking chair out there. They had a concert. I mean,
right?
She's like, this is nice, but I'm still here, guys. I'm still standing.
Not in these shorts.
And I'm still standing. Who's saying I'm still standing? You know what I'm talking about? DT may need to come off the bench. I don't even think she don't mind coming off the bench.
She just won't be in uniform.
Name the court after. You know what I'm saying? Dang. What else do you want from us? Courtney Vandersloot out of New York. Where did she go?
I mean, who needs Vandersloot?
Do you agree with her as a mentor for a young guard?
13 years. Yeah, she knows her way around the league. She knows how to stay in the league.
You like Sloot to Chicago, BBG2K? Okay.
In that though, you got to give Washington some love too, because I don't think they have any vet presence.
So could you see Vandersloot being a vet in San Francisco?
Bouts?
Mm-hmm.
That could have, yeah. Well, they need vets there. I think between Mystics and the Vouch, you got to look at that if they value that.
Sloot is
Sloot is
better than
better.
Davis. Okay.
Yeah. Some games they look the same.
And sometimes it's like no for both.
Right. And it's just
Brett
because
Richard, what's up?
it's just and
If
for
you want the
Amanda Sloot,
Mystics.
it's just because she's 13 years in.
Not
You
DT is
knew
the old man in Shawshank. Don't do that.
you knew what Van Sloot was capable of, and her body work showed you knew what she was capable of. Now it's pass that on. Please pass the butter. Margarine, whatever you use, like pass it on.
The Great
What
Poupon.
Patty LaBelle said, when you've been blessed, it's like having, but you gotta pass it on.
Yeah.
You just can't
You
keep
got to
it to
pass it on for
yourself.
sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Is EDD coming back? We don't know yet. She doesn't fit Jeff P. narrative of 6 foot
She coming
guards.
back like she said she would. I don't know.
Sloot can create offense unlike Dana. Okay, so you like Sloot to Chicago. Okay. Gabby Williams.
I feel like Seattle need to keep her. I don't where else would she fit in? I mean, I feel that's the mess they made. So y'all figure it out.
For some reason, I see Gabby going to Connecticut.
Connecticut, because she's from Connecticut, right? She played for Connecticut, right?
Well, not only that, just because of the French, the
French
coach
connection.
Yeah, that French connection. And I know she's like in Turkey now for EuroLeague, but I think there's a French connection that could have Gabby wanting to maybe
be. You think it'll be a trade?
Yeah, maybe.
For Gabby? Instead of just you got to get something for her because she can't.
I thought Gabby signed a 1-year deal.
With
so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And they said she was late joining the Storm because she had a concussion. I thought the Suns coach is from Belgium. Yeah, but he has a French connection. Not that he's French. He has a connection to the French national team.
Right. So we'll see. So you have two players possibly with that Frenchitism that might be brought back into the fold of Connecticut Sun because of the coach connection. So we'll look to see if that Frenchitism pans out. The Frenchitisms.
Yeah, I don't know if Gabby's gonna come back. She's in Turkey now, so prioritization wouldn't bother her if she decides to come back. If she does come back, I think she'll get some max level offers though, like they said. But ultimately, I think it's up to Gabby.
Hey, you only get one shot. She had that moment, that shining moment that put her back in the spotlight. So hey, work it. Work your moment, work your opportunity.
Try to do what you can do.
So Gabby,
I know that, but Jeff P might not.
Jeff P.
This is
Jeff Messy. We call him Jeff Messy. He messy.
You're not gonna find that many 6-foot point guards. This is the truth. Gabby says she gets that paper in Europe, and
that
paper when she gets paid overseas. Yeah, people aren't playing in the W right now because of the paper. That's not what people come play in the W.
Right.
You come to be a WNBA champion.
Is that what you call it?
You come to play against that talent. It could be.
Yeah,
it could be. It could be. Coach, what you got before we get ready to get out of here? We got games coming up tonight.
All right. Did we do the picks already?
Yes, sir. We did picks last night. Yep.
Okay. Look, I'm getting a little wiser, a little younger. I'll double check my memory.
It's so funny.
Hey, enjoy the games tonight. If your team is playing, pull up your popcorn. But we know the major, we're 1 day away from the major Thursday night lights. So find a game that you can get into. Be safe out there.
Listen, y'all, Ohio State, Michigan, that's when you should be able to get into. USC, Maryland. That's what you should be able to get into. Who else, Coach? Do we have one more big one?
I think those are the two main highlighters for tonight. We got you.
UConn, Xavier, if you just want to see UConn play. Utah, Kansas State, and then I think we're all just on watch to see Will Keomi play tonight. Will Keomi play tonight at Minnesota. Right. It's my understanding that she has practiced this week. She has traveled with the team to Minnesota. Will she play? We won't know until later today. But
is she trying to get her life together? Right, get it together. Do you want to stay?
Sometimes you gotta sometimes you just tell kids to take a nap. You know, sometimes they say, "Go lay your ass down."
Get it together.
And then when you get up, you don't necessarily have to have a conversation about it. You just need to remember why you had to go lay your ass down, and then don't let me have to tell you that again. You know, just go lay your ass down.
Oh, you want blueberry Pop Tarts? Go take a nap. Right.
Yeah, that's what you want. Go lay your ass down.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm hoping that, like I said, I hope that this kid stays at Rutgers and that they can move past this.
I do too. I really feel, in my heart of hearts, I really feel what Coquise has to offer as a person in that position. That's what she needs more than just her brand. You know, just building her brand. I think she has the right person. It's about building people. At the end of the day, I don't care how much money you make, but if you don't learn how to sustain it and how to navigate yourself in that professional world and listen to the professional, because the coach has been in the profession longer than you and has sustainability.
And this is a coach who went to where you wanted to go. Like I think Coquise played in the Dubs, so
yeah,
has far more insight than just any coach. And here's the thing that absolutely, I think too. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was saying between playing and coaching, this coach has showed sustainability. So there's a business model. There's some things you can glean and pull from it. That's all I was sharing. Go ahead.
Well, because I was going to ask you this question about it. Even if it's a situation where at the end of this year or at the end of next year, you decide that you need to be somewhere else, that you need to get in the portal. I don't think that I don't want to see Kiyomi quit on this opportunity right now. Finish getting whatever the knowledge that was supposed to come in this situation. Finish getting that before you leave here. If you decide at the end of this year and end of next year that like you feel like your brand is bigger than Rutgers or you need to go someplace else for your brand to get where it needs to be, that's fine. But get this foundation right now from Rutgers.
So this my thing is, if you are her or if you are it, then you make Rutgers.
Oh, I hear you. I got
you.
That's
my challenge. If you are the it, if you say
the product,
then somebody should want to come play for you.
You make them come see you at Rutgers. If you're the product, you make them come see you. And I agree. And I agree with that. But just fix this situation. Fix this situation before you try to do
sometimes you need your team and your parent. They got to put, I call them realistic lenses on. Put the realistic goggles on. Like, come back down from the class.
Got to put them Kareems on.
Yeah, put the Kareems on.
Put them Kareems on and take a look at the situation. Yeah, but that's a good point too, Bree Wayne. One of the things that you can't see tonight if you watch the UConn Xavier game is what UConn will look like without Paige. And as Sarah as the leader, she better make sure Rutgers make the tournament. Yeah, she better get Rutgers into that Big Ten tournament. That should be the focus right now.
Yeah,
you want to play Juju, get to that Big Ten tournament.
And it's not how many points you score, is how many times you can get your team to the W column as a team player.
Well, not only that, it was interesting that Big Drip, and we're gonna get out of here. But Big Drip in the radio interview yesterday was talking about how she has to get her players and college players have to understand that like W coaches and professional coaches, like they're not coming and watching you to see if you can score. They got people that can score. They got people that can do that. They're here to see what other things you can do and what other things you can add to the team. And they're watching everything. How you practice, how you come off the court, your body language, how you talk to your teammates, all of those things. And so I think she can get a solid foundation in those areas at Rutgers if she sticks in there with Coquise. So I'm hoping that they get that done. But Coach,
Wednesday have coming. We got any other shows coming up today on Cess Talk Sports Network?
Live for the games. We'll be live for the games starting at 7:00.
Okay.
7:00. Ohio State, Michigan, come hang out. So we'll be live for that. And then the powers that be, y'all know who's in charge here. The powers that be will let us know if we stay live for USC Maryland. So the powers that be, the bot. Bree Wayne, are we going to stay live for USC Maryland? Are we watching that game live, or is that game in the Discord? Let us know in the chat. Top 15 teams qualify for the Big Ten tournament. Bottom 3 are eliminated. So all she got to do is be in the top 15. Yeah, Bree Wayne is running the schedule. Bree Wayne runs the schedule. So I have us live for the the Michigan Ohio State game because I can't miss. Cody, don't put your hands on me, man. Sports, and then after that, we may or may not still be live for USC and Maryland. We just asked Bree Wayne. All she told us was LOL. So we're still not clear. Just have to wait until she let us know. I guess Emily, I don't know how this works. I just talk here, Coach.
So, hey, be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. Get in your bag. Expand your bag. You're the best. We have the best chat in YouTube history. I said all that. I don't know. Keep positive thoughts and vibes out to those in the fires. Keep us in thoughts here as we work through these this water situation. But you know, adversity just makes us great. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all making my day bright. Champion mentality.
Bree Wayne said we go with the flow. We'll see. Y'all could, if y'all appreciate the content, contribute to the pull up, hit the Cash App. We are back in just a few hours. Make sure that y'all like on both platforms. Make sure y'all are following.
Speaking of your chat, Cash App, did you check your Cash App?
I didn't check my Cash App.
Check your Cash App.
I didn't. Okay. And security.
Security.
Oh, Emily. Wait.
Top like security in the world, Emily.
I'm like, who is security? Security. I don't know who is security. I have not. And security here.
I can't wait to Thursday. Look, I can't even wait to Thursday night show. We could.
Oh, goodness gracious! You know what? I mean, I don't even know. You look at your schedule. You look at your schedule and see if you could pop up for any of them games early before the show. You may want to just that LSU game. You may want to pop on for that. TCU playing right now. God dang, really? Shit, this game's live right now. Oh, they are. TCU at Kansas is on right now, y'all. They started at 3:00, Coach.
I got TCU on that one.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Playing against Kansas. Yeah. If y'all didn't know, yeah, Emily Jones. Shout out to the new wrench in the room. Also, marketing, show creation, segment creation, because she chimed in on the winter dimes, and ching chings. He said, might as well stick around. I didn't get permission from the bot. See smoke. So I'm back, y'all, at 7. Ohio State, Michigan. Pull up. I guess I will turn the game on in the Discord if y'all want to hang out and watch TCU Kansas. I'll cut that on in the Discord. Coach, salute, sir. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Emily, you're Bree Wayne's assistant. Okay. Has an assistant. God damn, I don't even have an assistant yet. You see who's not in control of this here. You see who's not in control. We just
don't even have assistants, but you got Bree Wayne got assistants. What's going on?
The bot.
I gotta talk to we gotta talk to HR. Just something.
Y'all know what else too? Make sure that y'all have put y'all birthdays. Make sure that y'all put y'all birthdays into the Discord. Because Coach ain't been singing no birthday tracks here recently.
I know. I ain't been singing no birthday.
I ain't been singing no birthday tracks here recently. Now I know we do. We got a birthday track coming up on January 14th. Because Mondo got a birthday coming up.
Mondo, let's go.
Mondo got a birthday coming up. Yeah, Rewind is like that, y'all. Key is my assistant. Key is the I don't need it. Key runs the mansion.
Key.
Between Key and Rewind, I just work here. I don't have no idea what's going on at all anywhere. I think I'm Key assistant. I told y'all I tried to build that room. Key was like, "Yeah, auntie, get out of here." No birthday pass. But James, you got to make sure that it's in the chat. We can't send to you if you don't got it in here now.
Right.
Your birthday is way in October, James. James, your birthday is in October. I see you in here. We'll get to you, James. Yo, we appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Run them likes up. Run them likes up. Run them up. Run them up. Run them up. Like I said, Coach, appreciate you. We are back tomorrow live. Wednesday coming. Tomorrow, the late night show. If anything happens between now and then, we'll let y'all know. Happy belated birthday, James. Happy belated birthday to James. His birthday was October the 26th.
I can't
happy
even
belated.
I don't even feel right singing that. That ain't even like I don't even.
Just gotta hit you with a belated, man. Just good looking out for you, James.
It don't even
Another
feel
time
right.
around.
Yeah, that was 2024.
Happy birthday! Can't even. Happy birthday!
Right, can't even. Yeah.
Happy belated, James. We appreciate y'all. Nah, y'all, for real. It's always a blast. It's always a blast until we are back again. Y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.